The players gather, the stage is set, and it could be curtains for Angela Merkel. More than 100 days after the federal elections, she still has no government. The last coalition talks fell apart. Polls show a new election would not change anything, and that Germans have no stomach for another so-called grand coalition. Only 5% view a grand coalition as very good, and 40% as good. 34% view a new grand coalition as less good, and 18% view it as bad. Further entangling Merkel's predicament, it seems support for her staying in office has slipped in the meantime. The longer the coalition talks take, the worse it gets. Only 53% of those polled support Angela Merkel staying in office. In October, it was 61%. 45% are against her staying in office. Germans have the following attitudes about Angela Merkel. Merkel stands for political stability, 70% agree. Merkel's best days as Chancellor are over, 67% agree. And Merkel's CDU neglects concerns over refugees, according to 59% of those polled. The German government's most important task by far is still the refugee issue, even though it's less politically charged than it was a year ago. When asked if families of war refugees should be allowed to join them here in Germany, 41% said yes, and 48% said no. If new elections were held this Sunday, Germans would not vote much differently than a month ago. The CDU-CSU would receive 33% of the vote, the SPD 21%, the AfD would get 13%, and the FDP 9%. The Left Party would also get 9%, and the Green Party 11%. Subtle variations only with the Conservatives and the Left Party.